Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else. It's your boy Evil Pikachu back in Eorzea, and I'm here to answer a request of all things. I've previously covered on this channel why my actual name is Blaze, so at least one person was wondering, in that case then, why the hell do you call yourself Evil Pikachu, and what's with the getup? So I figured, I don't really want to go and boot up my work laptop too early. I wouldn't want to give them the impression that I actually give a crap this early in the morning, because it's only 8:08, I'm not due until 9. So I figured I'd answer that question, since I'm up early anyway. So, Evil Pikachu. It's real simple. This is a creation of my daughter, Freya. We got into playing Pokemon Art Academy on the 3DS because Freya's birth mother, Amelia, who is sadly no longer with us, was really into her painting. I don't know why, I always seem to be dating girls who paint, despite the fact I myself cannot paint. Like my wife, Weiss, is pretty much the same as Amelia in many regards, career-wise. But, yeah. We started playing Pokemon Art Academy because Freya wanted to learn how to draw, and she was like, 3-4 years old at the time, so it was really a case of I'm the one actually playing the game, she's the one sort of directing me and giving me ideas. So we were going through the tutorial, and you have to paint Pikachu, obviously, because everything has to revolve around the obnoxious yellow rat. And, the long and the short of it is, the game kept telling us, be sure to make Pikachu cute, and, well, Freya, of all people, was like, fuck you, I'm not going to do what you tell me. So, yeah, she insisted that we don't make it cute. So we painted a couple of really demonic-looking evil Pikachus. Basically because we won't be constrained. Like, she understood that art is supposed to be free. So, yeah, we ended up painting evil Pikachu. And the thing is that the game has no way of detecting what you're actually doing. It can't go, that's not cute enough, do it again. So the game just had to kind of roll with it. And we were really happy with the outcome, with this Pikachu with like proper demonic red eyes and like a blood-spattered, spiky black and red tail. It looked really good. So we just kind of rolled with it, to be honest with you. And yeah, we just... So when I first started playing Final Fantasy XIV, it was on PS3, and I didn't have particularly good Wi-Fi at the time, so I was having to go and bother a friend of mine. And more to the point, since I'd previously played Final Fantasy XI, I already had a Square Enix account linked to my email address. The problem is I hadn't accessed it in about 10 years at this point. So I have no concept as to what the password for that original account is. Absolutely no goddamn idea. And because I have no idea about all the details, I'm pretty sure as a joke I set the answer to the security question as something completely stupid, because I was an idiot kid back then and I didn't take it very seriously. So the only way I could get around it was to set up an entirely separate PlayStation Network account and start completely from scratch. So I became Evil Pikachu, because this happened around about the time that we painted the picture, and it was a case of, I need to choose a new identity for the game. That's as good as anything else. And this was back in the days when you could still use custom avatars on the PlayStation systems. You can't do that anymore, which is bloody obnoxious, because I actually had the Evil Pikachu picture set as my profile picture, same as I do here on YouTube. So, yeah, I became evil Pikachu of Eorzea, and I wasn't always the adorable little yellow fluff you see before you now. I actually started the game as a Mikote, the cat people, because I was under the impression that was the only way to get ears and a tail, which I felt was necessary for a Pikachu. I then discovered, several years later, this werewolf armor set, which you can buy on the Mog Station store for about, I think it's about £2.70, and you can dye it yellow. So that became my signature look, and once I discovered that I don't have to be a Mikote anymore, I used my one and only free Fantasia potion to become a Lalafell. That way I was height appropriate for Pikachu. I believe I've covered this on this channel already when I made the transition. So yeah, that's how I became evil Pikachu. That's the story behind the name, behind the look. It does create some problems because I now have this as my go-to look for basically any occasion. Like, there was a wedding in our guild at DKF. I went to the wedding like this. I didn't bother putting on a suit or anything. I went in my fluff. Like, I still have the video somewhere. I still have, to this day, I still have a screenshot from that wedding with me front and center looking like this minus the sunglasses, because you couldn't wear the glasses at the time. But everyone else is wearing like fancy dresses and suits and like shining armor and stuff like that, and there's just this one little anomalous Pikachu stood at the front of the guild, or like family photo, if you will. That is still my background picture on my laptop. Honestly, it would be the background picture on my work laptop if I thought for 5 seconds I'd actually get away with it, but I don't, because nobody in the corporate world has a sense of humor. Nobody! Not a single fucking one of you. So, that also explains the Fox Kit minion that follows me everywhere, because, let's be honest, what's a Pikachu without an Eevee? That's the closest I could get. I went to significant lengths to get that minion. So, yeah, that's the backstory of evil Pikachu to the one person who asked. Let's be honest, I don't exactly have a broad viewer base here. I'm not what you'd call a popular YouTuber. Probably because I have no concept of editing, and more to the point, I have a full-time job, so I'm not really that bothered. So, but yeah, so there you go. If you've ever wanted to know why I wander around a fake world dressed as a Pikachu with an Eevee following me around, and why I will occasionally, if I'm bored or if a new expansion's just launched, I will go to my home city of Gridania, hide in the long grass, and then jump out and say Pika P to strangers as an icebreaker. Basically, I cosplay as a random encounter. I'm not sure why I feel that's the best use of my time, but I do. And I'm not going to apologize for it. I also have a habit of equipping lightning weapons. I don't think I have one equipped at the moment. I think I'm still using the spear. Yeah. The bladed lance from Final Fantasy 13. I think I do have the lightning spear, though. Not really sure. I haven't checked in a while. To be honest, I haven't been online very long. So, I know I've got the Thunder Katana. So at least when I play Samurai, I've got an appropriate weapon. So yeah, I've got a lot of weird shit on in this game. But yeah, such is life. So there you go. You now have the full story of my name both in and out of the game. So, can't say fairer than that, really. Under normal circumstances, I would go and do some questing, but I do have to go to work shortly, so I don't really want to get tied up in a quest. So I do have to do the Valentine's Day celebrations, because I've been offline for so long. I have missed so many events. I'm buggered if I'm keeping that hot streak going. So yeah, if you have any further questions about how utterly deranged I am and why I do the weird shit that I do, feel free to ask. So until then, Pika P, I suppose.